Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? Your boy Josh here today with
Christian Solace.
All right, so got a tutorial video for you. I've been wanting to make this for a while. First of all, let me know how you liking the content on YouTube with the someone got to be drilling every time on YouTube. Okay, make sure to give us a thumbs up. It takes a lot of time and effort to put this together. That's Jaime working on your boots right there. Okay, it's already like 7 o'clock right now. It's going faster and faster.
Like he did on purpose.
Yeah. We'll just wait for it. Take this time to go comment on the video, okay? Alright. It got through. Alright, so hi man, we shooting a video, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. So we wanted to talk to you today about sales, okay? How to do a sales call. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna call Christian. Christian he works here. He has his own photo booth company. He was a customer first, and then he became, he's working now with us to sell photo booths, okay? So, same thing with Jaime. Jaime was a customer, and now he's working here building photo booths for you. And Jason. Well, Jason wasn't a customer, but, Jason builds as well. All right, so I'm going to call his company, Legacy Photo Booth, right? He's promoting. You can find him in Fort Worth, Texas. Give a shout out for your company, Instagram.
Hey, Instagram, Legacy Booth. Facebook, Legacy Booth as well. Follow me, my website, legacybooth.com. So whatever you need, just give me a call, 817-264-6615, based out of Fort Worth, Texas.
Okay, don't call him for, if you need rentals and you're in Fort Worth, then you can call him.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Rentals.
Yeah. Okay.
Rentals, sorry about that.
If you need a booth, call 972-301-2930.
Or 415-521-2271.
All right, so I'm going to act like I'm calling his company, and then I'm going to try to not book, and you need to try to get me the book.
All right, sounds good. I'm up for the challenge.
All right, ring, ring, ring.
Thank you for calling Legacy Photo Booth. This is Christian. Who am I speaking with?
This is Josh.
How you doing, Josh?
Hey man, I went to an event, and I'm fixing to have my daughter's birthday party, and we need a photo booth. What's your prices?
No, first and foremost, congratulations. What kind of event are you going to have for your daughter?
I just told you I'm going to have a birthday party.
You're going to have a birthday party. She's turning 15. Is it a quinceañera, sweet 16? We got a lot of those going on right now.
Yeah, there's a lot. Just a regular, normal birthday party. A little bit of donkeys and ponies.
Okay.
Gonna have a petting zoo.
Oh, that's pretty exciting. That's pretty exciting. Where are you going to have that at?
It's going to be in Irving, Texas.
Irving, Texas. All right. I'm based out of Fort Worth, so we're super close. So what got you interested in the photo booth, having that for your rental?
I saw it at another event.
Yeah, you saw it at the event, and you liked it. You know what type of booth they had?
No, I don't. It just was a photo booth. Everybody was having pictures. Can you give me a price?
Yeah, absolutely. But before we get into price, how many people do you expect on being at your event?
Maybe 70 people.
70 people. Perfect. And are you looking to have 2 to 3 hours, or what are you looking for?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, it just depends. I have any package that you have that fits your budget. So we have anything that ranges between $300, and it goes up from there. However, for a birthday that size, I recommend my middle package. My middle package then includes everything that you need to have not only something exciting, but something that will provide value to your guest. You want your daughter's gonna turn, if this is your quinceañera for your daughter, she's only gonna have one quinceañera, and then the next time you have a big birthday or big event is when she gets married. And so I always like to say, you want to create those memories. You want to create those memories not only for yourself, but for your daughter as well. So I highly recommend our recommended package.
Shut up! Be quiet back there. All right, sorry, man. What were we saying?
No, what I said was...
Hey, I'm going to keep it real. This is what happens when you're on a phone call, right? Am I right?
Yeah, you'll be seeing background.
So they'll be ordering food. The UPS will deliver a package. Yeah, all right, sorry, man. What were we saying?
No, so what I'm saying is I think that you want to make sure that you provide a wow effect, not only for yourself, but for your daughter and the guests that are going to be there as well.
Okay. So what am I looking at?
So you're probably looking at if you're looking for 3 hours, I highly recommend our mirror booth package, and that starts anywhere between $7 to $750.
So how do I get it for $7?
Well, it just depends. Do you want text message, or do you want prints? Do you want digital only? What are you looking for?
Yeah, we want prints. We don't need text message because it's going to be, like for kids.
Okay.
So some of them may not have a cell phone. So we'll do the just the prints on the booth.
Yeah, so that one could be $750 with the prints unlimited. You don't have to worry about running out of prints, none of that. I'll make sure I'll be stocked up. So if you want to print 300 photos, you print 300 photos. I'm here to take care of you. Be there on time. Set up an hour and a half early, and make sure that we're there from the time that we start to the time we end.
So $750.
Yes, sir. $750.
Okay.
You gonna?
Yo, dead air will kill your calls.
No, I thought you were gonna say something. No, so say yes, sir.
We're live,
So
babe.
what
We're on the phone.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and send you that contract.
Yeah.
You fill that out for me. Send me that. All I need is $100 deposit. Book your date, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And then you just send me the colors, and I'll design your overlay for you.
All right. Sounds good.
Alrighty, my brother. Thank you so much, Josh.
Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Okay. And then life is gonna happen, and then the deal will never be done because he didn't take the payment on the phone. Okay. So he failed at that. So don't do this. Okay.
Yeah.
What he just did, don't do this. Now we're gonna reverse it, and I'm gonna show you how to get it done.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Ring, ring, ring.
Hey, thanks for calling Photo Booth Dallas. This is Josh. How can I help you?
Hey, Josh. This is Christian.
Hey, man. How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm looking for a photo booth.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you calling us. What type of event are you looking for?
So we're looking at a baby shower, for one of my friends. She's about to have a baby.
Okay. Well, that's good, man. That's nice of you to think of your friend like that. I wish I had some friends like that.
Well, honestly, I don't know. We're not looking to spend more than $350. So
Yeah.
So I got a budget. What can you offer me?
Yeah, no, we can definitely work with any budget. Where's the event going to be at? So he forgot to ask this question. This is a very important question, okay? And the reason why is because if somebody's calling me and they're booking their event at the Omni Hotel in downtown, I like to use this example because most major cities have an Omni Hotel, right? Now to book at the Omni, it's going to be $10,000 just for the room,
Yeah.
right? And that's not including plates, chairs, silverware, the catering, the bartender, the security. It's not including any of that. So I know that someone booking at the Omni, they have more money to spend. They have a bigger budget. And there's no reason why I should leave money on the table. Like what he did, $750, he left money on the table, right? Because if I was balling and I was saying, hey, we're going to have my daughter's, if I was having my daughter's birthday party or whatever at the Omni Hotel, that would have been $1,000 gig easily. You know what I mean? So I'm telling.
But I did ask how many people you expected.
Right.
So you said 70.
Yeah.
And so I knew that was a smaller budget, by the amount of people.
The quantity of people and budget, I don't know.
You don't think it correlates?
No, I don't think.
Okay.
I mean,
I learn something every day. You know what I mean? So
yeah, and that's why we're doing this video, so
Yeah.
he can learn at the same time that you guys are learning. Okay. Remember, I've been selling since I was 10 years old. Okay. This is what I've been doing every single day of my life. You sell or be sold.
So
All right,
remember, don't worry about quantity of people. Worry about quality of the venue.
Yeah.
Make sure that it's ask what venue it is and where it's
So
located.
like, Oasis Ballroom, DFW Celebrations, the Pearl in Royce City. What's that one in McKinney?
It's huge. It's
The one off 121.
Yes, I know exactly. It's huge.
That
right?
is badass.
The mansion. I
The
think
mansion. Yeah, the mansion. Like, you know what I mean. So you got those venues. There's different budgets. There's different people all over. Now, I know some of you guys are gonna hate and put in the comments about this is a crooked way to do business, or these comments that you guys are putting on there. Don't waste your time, because if you're trying to be negative, you're actually helping out the algorithm by commenting on my video. So if you're gonna be negative, go put a negative comment on all the videos. Okay. All right, so if someone's calling and they're having an event at Plaza Las Americas, you know that one, right? Yeah. And then they're having it in Frisco. What's one in Frisco? You've been in Frisco?
No, I haven't been to Frisco.
Okay, let's say the freaking Hilton in Frisco, right?
Yeah.
So are you going to charge the same price?
No, sir.
Would you it doesn't make sense, right?
It doesn't make sense. And
Now,
I usually
now
ask
if
where
you're
they're
feeling
at.
kind of offended, or that I'm a fraud, or this is a scam, what do you think is happening when you go buy an airline ticket? I just bought airline tickets right now, right? If you go check the airline ticket on Saturday night, and then you come back, same airline, same flight, same distance, same amount of passengers, same staff to fly the cabin of the aircraft, all right, the ticket price could be $10,000 more, right? That's why, you know, you have flight trackers and stuff. I use a flight tracker. I bought this flight from Dallas to Amsterdam for $1,800, and this weekend when I was trying to buy it, that same flight was $3,000. You know what I mean? So I saved money there. So this whole, I mean, if you don't know how to play business, or if you're not strong enough for business to get money and, you know, to get up to the next level, then maybe it's not a good game for you. But you need to understand it's a game and it's a war, and you got to win the war. You know what I mean? And you got to charge more based on how much your customer can pay. And if you can't do that, then you're not going to last long in business. You know, and you're going to lose money to people like that, or to me. It doesn't matter. But this is, you know, this is business. Okay, it's business. It's not personal. You guys mixing business and personal together. It's two separate things. All right, so we got that out of the way. The venue is important, because I know based on what venue, like how much money you have to spend, or how much I can charge you, or what my starting point is, right? If you tell me Omni Hotel, okay, I'm starting off at 1,000, maybe I'll end up at 850 instead of starting off at 750, and now where I'm going to end up at 500.
Yeah, 500.
That doesn't even make sense. You know what I mean? You're missing out so much money right there. So, all right. So I asked you where the event's going to be at. What did you say?
I said it was. I can't remember what I said.
Yeah. All right. So let's say, let's just say it's going to be at the Hilton in Rockwall, right? So Hilton in Rockwall. Okay. So that sounds good. So we have, and then how many people are actually going to be there?
150 to 200.
Okay. So what we recommend. Now, from our experience, we've been doing photo booth rentals for 5 years now. We're one of the biggest providers in Dallas, and I've worked a lot of events myself. And what I've seen, you can get about 30 to 40 people through the booth per an hour. Okay, so since you got 150 people, I recommend getting 5 or 6 hours. That way everybody can get a photo. How does that sound to you?
I don't know if I want 5 to 6 hours. I was looking more like, again, my budget's around 350.
Mm-hmm.
That just sounds a little expensive.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'm having a baby shower, so it's I know it's a big family. I know we're gonna have a lot of people, but you know, what's the price on that?
Yeah. So if you can do the 5-hour package, it's gonna be $1,200. Okay. But you know, I will tell you this: a lot of the times when you have that many people and you don't have enough hours, then not everybody's going to get a photo, you know, and so like you may not get one with grandma, or you know, even yourself, if you're going to be the host, you're going to be busy and you may not get a photo. So that's why we like to make sure you have enough time. The printer can only print so fast, and each photo takes, you know, a while for people to adjust themselves and put on the props and, you know, have fun and giggle and stuff like that. So we want to create the experience. I know budget is a little bit of an issue for you, so what I can do for you, I can give you the 5 hours. I can do it for, I can give you $200 off on there, so I can do it for $1,000 for that. What is that?
And you said 5 hours, 1,000.
Yeah.
Unlimited pictures.
Unlimited pictures. We're going to be able to text the photos. We're going to get there early. We're going to set up, and then there's going to be someone manning the booth the entire time. And then you're going to be able to. We're going to give you a USB with all the photos right after, so you can take that. You can print out additional pictures or make a photo book. And you know, we're not going to have to rush everybody, because I want to make sure that everybody gets a photo and we're there and everybody's having a good time. You know, and we're talking, you know, just a little bit of difference. I know you called in with a budget, but you know, there's not going to be anybody that's going to be able to come out for that, you know, budget for this amount of time, and it's going to suck if somebody doesn't get a photo and we're already packing up, you know, and we have to leave. So you know, I think that's something to consider and to be on there. But we'll gladly, you know, for 3 hours we can, you know, for $300 is your budget. You know, if you want to do that package, it's probably going to be like closer to 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half. So what are you thinking on that? How do you feel?
You know, I don't want to have people like not be able to take pictures. Just $1,000 is a little steep for me, but you know, I like that you have a limited picture, that you'll be there early, and so let me just talk it over with the people, and then and tell me, and I'll get back to you. How does that sound?
Well, what was the date of your event?
It's in about a month from now.
Okay. Do you have the date?
Yes, August 14th.
Okay. Let me take a look at our calendar real quick here. Okay, so we do have 5 spots available. So it looks like 3 of them are already taken. So we do have 2 spots available for that day. Did you need to speak with like your wife or something? That way, because what we can do is we can go ahead and take a deposit today, and then that way we'll actually lock in your price. Now, I will tell you this: if you give us $100 deposit, what we can do is we can go ahead and pencil your date in, and then you can talk with your wife and see if you want to do like the 2-hour or the 5-hour package, and then you can come back later and decide. But that way we at least have you secured, because that's a popular date. You know, even now with COVID, there's a lot of events happening and everybody's getting booked up really fast, and I don't want you to lose your spot.
Yeah.
So we can go ahead and take the payment now. It'll be $100, and then you can talk to your wife and see if you want to just do the $300 package or the $1,000 package. You can do it later, but at least you won't lose your spot.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and do that?
Yeah, let's go ahead and mark it down. I'll talk to her and then we'll go from there.
Okay, so did you want to, is it a Visa or MasterCard?
It's going to be a Visa.
Okay, so all right, so you see that you always get to the sale, always lock them in. The date's closed, that's the date closed right there,
Yeah.
right? You always make up something, right? You got 5 spots and there's 2 available, or whatever the case is, right? I mean, everybody's doing this, guys. This is secrets right here, okay? If you're getting offended, just close out the video and you can go watch some other stuff, all right? I'm just telling you how it's done. You know, I've done, over $1 million in rentals, 10 years in business, okay? This is, okay? So we got the card, we locked him in. So I'm gonna tell him like, hey, okay, I got your information, I need the venue address, and then I'm gonna send you the contract now that I've locked in the payment. If you get off the phone, life is gonna happen, the dog's gonna die, someone's gonna get cancer, something's gonna happen, and they're not priority, in getting you booked. So you gotta get them, I like to get them locked in. That way you know what you can expect, what was talked about, and you can send the contract. But if you hang up and you don't get any money and you send a contract, first of all, you wasted that opportunity.
Yeah.
Second of all, you've wasted time making the contract, because it takes 5, 10, 15 minutes to make the contract together. And then you're gonna send them something, and then nobody's gonna sign it, and then you just wasted a bunch of time because they didn't get the commitment on there. What do you think?
Yeah, so video order that number 1, and then number 2, scenario 1, scenario 2. Obviously you want to make sure that you have them commit, right? When you have them commit, they're yours, right? And then if anything ever happens, you got that non-refundable deposit fee, and that's yours, right? Obviously, if there's some situation that happens, obviously that's per your discretion if you wanted to give it back or not.
Like in the situation where I forced you to give me the $100, I would have said, hey, you know what? If your wife says this is not a good deal, I'll give you the money back.
Yeah.
Now, 80-90% of the time, that's not going to happen. Maybe 10%, maybe 1 out of every 10 deals that could possibly happen.
Yeah.
But if I already locked you in, it's more for everybody's lazy, right? We all know that, right? Humans are lazy. It's more energy for him to call and cancel to try and book with someone else than just to lose the money or just to keep the booking.
Yeah.
Right? So they're not going to do that. That's why people take deposits all the time and you say it's non-refundable, because most of the time people can't call to cancel. Now, there's some isolated situations that does happen. I mean, I can barely remember on one hand out of all the years I've been doing it where somebody's called to cancel an event, And if they call to cancel, hey, you know what? Why don't we just go ahead and keep it and we'll move your date to another date?
Yeah.
We'll give you unlimited, if you want to take 10 years to pick a date, that's fine. We got you down here. I have your notes logged. My name is so-and-so. I'm the owner of the company. When you have a new date, you just call us back. You never want to give money back. You just tell them, hey, you got a credit here, and let's do it.
Yeah.
Right?
That's good, because a lot of people, the first thing they'll do is, like, I just had a cancellation because the birthday party got sick. So we actually moved the date to next month.
Mm-hmm.
And so she kept the deposit. I said, hey, we can move it to a day next month, and she's happy with that.
Yeah.
And I really didn't feel forced to give you the $100. You were just putting things in perspective for me to say, hey, why go search somewhere else if your track record is good, based on your reviews. I just had a phone call today that I locked in for next week, July 17th, and at 800, and I got the deposit down of $100. And the reason why I did that is because she looked at my reviews. She was like, oh, I looked at you, I looked at your reviews. So it's important that you guys show up early. That all goes in with the sales, right? Your past events will help you for future sales. If you don't do a good job in your past events, you won't be able to get more events in the future. So people look at this stuff. They really want to. A lot of people are looking for photo booths. A lot of people are searching up rentals. I mean, it's booming right now, and it's going to be booming for the next 50 years. Why? Because parties and events are never going to go away. There's always somebody having a baby. Someone's always going to tie the knot. Someone's always going to divorce. Someone's always going to have a prom, quinceañera, sweet 16, 21st birthday, retirement parties, corporate America. I mean, everything. There's always going to be events, and so you got to be able to understand that each event is different. You don't have just a set price for everything, right? It goes again. You're running a business. It's the most important thing to understand is if you're running a business, then this is what you have to keep the lights on.
The point of a business is to generate money. Okay?
Exactly.
So if you have any kind of offense to that, then maybe it's not the right thing for you to do. Okay.
Corporate America does that. Louis Vuitton does that. I was looking up today. They to make a purse, it's $150. They
Right.
sell it for $1,500.
Right.
That's a 400% markup.
And that's only if there's mass quantity of that purse.
Exactly.
If they only produce one purse, which they can produce more, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a shortage of leather.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right? They can make but if they make 13 purses and they say this is a limited edition and it's $12,000,
Yeah.
people gonna buy it, right?
Exactly.
But it's no different from anything else. Okay. So get with the program. All right. Don't
be afraid to charge somebody
Yeah.
what is what. Again, if you're at the Omni Hotel and they're at they're $40,000 just for the venue or $15,000, you can charge them $1,000.
Right.
But if it's a backyard birthday party, you can't charge that $1,000.
Right. And the other thing too, to wrap this up, is if you can't charge more, it's because you have a problem with money that you haven't addressed, or you have a psychological blockage with money that you would never pay this. That's why nobody else could ever pay you that. Okay. Now that's going to slow you down in business. If you don't have a $1,000, $20,000, a $3,000 package, a $5,000 package, nobody's ever going to book you for those packages if you don't have it. Okay. We have packages, start off at $500. We have $1,000. We used to do a $1,500 package for 4 hours of photo booth and DJ. We would pay the DJ $500. We wouldn't be making $1,000 on that. So we actually made more money. The DJ had more work, but he was happy because I was keeping him booked all the time. So it's all about the packages. But if I was a mindset like, I would never pay that because I was cheap, or I was brought up with a shortage mentality, or save money, or save pennies, or this and that. So make sure that you're pricing according to whatever you can get. And that's how business is done. If you feel different, then there's more than one ways to skin a cat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can look at it different ways, whatever the case is. It's being done to you right now, whether you like it or not. You know what I mean? Your car insurance, your health insurance, your life insurance, it's all made up numbers. However much the market will pay is how much people will demand for payment. So look it up. We'll leave you with that. Leave us a comment if you liked it. Leave us a thumbs down if you didn't like it. But hit the thumbs down twice, okay? And then make sure to leave a comment. I want to know what you thought about the video. Feel free to text us in. Check out the links in the description, okay? Go down to the description. Look at the Honeybook link. Look at the Bench link. If you need discounts on resources for your photo booth business. And we'll catch you next time. See you.